Oh, that's why. Okay, there we go.
Oh no.
All right. So so there's our reason why we were not on stream. All right. My bad. I am so sorry. I'm still trying to learn how to do this.
You better
All
do it.
right.
Better.
All right. So let's go back to what we were talking about earlier. So all right. All right. So our next art picture. I would definitely say I'm going to do this one next. This piece of art uh, it definitely has more color. Definitely bigger. Don't really know what is going on here, but um, hopefully we can use our imaginations to see something. So, Dom, tell me what you think of this picture here.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I see Pinhead. I'll be 100% honest. I see Pinhead.
Okay, so can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah. So Pinhead, he is an actual scare, like type monster from an actual movie, which his first appearance was in a Hellbound art created by Parker. But it's basically a dude that's just got a bunch of like things inside of him.
Okay. All right. So, definitely interesting. Okay. So, um, what kind of story can you say about this picture? Like, what do you think is going on?
You know what? For this one, I'm gonna go ahead and let you tell the story.
Okay, fair deal, fair deal. So, it looks to me like some kind of giant monster with hands and feet all over its body is about to sneak attack a young little girl who is apparently half blue and half red. So, I'm well, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. So it looks like this monster is just sneaking up on her. She doesn't seem to notice him, um, and obviously to me the monster does not look very angry. So it looks more like it's attacking her just because um, he's he's interested. So it doesn't really look to me like he's evil. It just looks like he's just ready to grab and attack her.
Uh huh.
So Dom, explain to me, what do you think about this picture?
It reminds me of Sid from Toy Story when he does Twitch dolls.
Okay, all right, yeah, okay, I definitely see where you're getting with that. Um,
It's like it's not scary at all.
we'll get to the scare. We'll get to the fear factor. Don't worry. But let's talk about the artistic factor. So I definitely want to say that this person definitely took some time of thought because they use color. It's very important to use color because color definitely shows people um, what's going on. What are we looking at? Um, different lines and shapes of explain that. Definitely. So I'm definitely glad it has color in it, and I'm definitely glad that it's big. It shows that it's definitely big. So from my artistic scale, I'm going to give it um I'm gonna have to give it a 7. Just because it's big, it's colorful. It's like I can kind of, even though I can't really read it, I can kind of make a an assumption of the picture.
Gotcha.
All right, so Dom, what's your perspective?
Um, Honestly, I can see where they were going with it, and I could see where their idea was.
Mm-hmm. Taking you a moment, huh?
Yeah.
So here's this picture again.
Um, Reminds me of like a doll.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Um, yeah, I can definitely see that.
If I'll be honest, I don't know. To be honest, it's a little bit difficult.
So, okay, well, tell me this. Do you think that this piece of art should be displayed on the website?
If I'm 100% honest, it's so far one of the best ones I've seen tonight.
Okay, so so definitely this will go on social media. Our guest here doesn't really seem to know what to grade this on, but with my 35, this artwork would just need 20. So we'll definitely say that your scale is 5, 10,
What'd you say?
15,
What'd you put for
20.
your scale?
I put 7.
You put on like talent or scared?
Um, artistic. Yeah, that's on the
Artistic.
artistic.
For artistic, I'm gonna have to go with a 6.
6. Okay. All right, 6. So that would be 30, and that would be 65. 65 has definitely made it to our presented. So this will be presented on social media. Um, so so congratulations for this artist who made this picture. All right. So fear factor. I would definitely say that this piece of art um, does have a scary vibe. I mean, um, this big figure over here. Like I said, it doesn't really look evil, but it looks like it's ready to attack.
It looked cuddly.
Yeah, definitely. And you mentioned earlier about Toy Story. It does remind me of that toy that had like the baby head and the spider legs and stuff. So and that was really creepy. I gotta say that was really creepy. So I would definitely say that I would definitely say that this scary figure deserves an 8. So Dom, what do you think about this picture for the fear scale?
Fear scare. I'm gonna have to go with a 6.
6. Okay. 3. So for her, that is a 70. So on our fear scale, we have here that um it is worth 70 points, which means that it will be presented during the month. So as soon as we get this picture presented, that month will start at that point. This is the month of July, which means July has 31 days. So this will be on for 31 days, starting the moment that it gets presented on the website. All right, so we have two more pictures here. This one here, I gotta admit, it does have color, but it doesn't have a lot of it. Um, it's hard to say. This picture is not really doing anything. Um, so, so I gotta say that this is not that interesting, but we'll see. We'll see what happens to it. So here's our artwork for this one.
Alright.
So Dom, I'll let you go ahead and go first with this one. Um, tell me your information on this picture.
Well, it looks sad. It's very blue. Honestly, though, in my own opinion, it is like a blue Luna.
Okay, definitely. So I know you can't really see it much, but on top of this figure is like blue, kind of like blue hair.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, it's very light. So what do you think that blue hair is? Do you think it's hair? Do you think it's something else?
Could be like a tractor beam. But honestly, it's too bright to really tell.
It's definitely bright. Um, yeah, it's definitely bright. And I really think it's just because of the lighting. But I do want to say it reminds me of Hades from Hercules.
Mind you, what?
Hades from Hercules. So for those of you who may or may not know about Hercules from Disney, there is a character, and I am going to pull that up right now. So here is a picture of Hades from Hercules. So when I look at this picture, I do see kind of the same resemblance. Um, it's very interesting that this character that they drew doesn't have eyeballs. So it kind of makes me think that it's Hades if he was like a zombie.
Alright, I can see that.
So, um, I kind of see this in a way. So I see it as like Hades like throwing up. Like, I definitely see like him like throwing some blue stuff here. So I feel like maybe Hades is sick, which is very interesting because Hades is a god, and gods don't get sick, but apparently like he does in this picture. Would you disagree?
I would agree with that.
Okay, yeah. So But since it has no eye sockets, I definitely want to say it's like a sick Hades zombie. Um, so when I look at it, um, it's very interesting how this picture only has one color, but so much imagination can be made out of this. Don't you think?
I do.
Okay, definitely. So from the artistic scale, I definitely want to give it a 7. Just because so even though it's like a simple, because like when I first looked at this, I really just thought, okay, they drew a picture of a person and that's it. It's just a blue picture. But it's like now that I'm presenting it, it's like I see so many different pictures in this. So even though it's like one color, even though it's like, you know, I'm sorry to say badly drawn, it definitely shows a lot of imagination.
I see how it is. You're calling the drawing bad.
I mean, it was definitely drawn by a kid who is obviously still learning, you know, shapes. You know, um, definitely knowing where the nose goes, where the eyes go, where the mouth goes, and definitely showing um, where where the body is. But I definitely do like this picture just because of the fact that so much imagination is behind this. So I'm definitely giving it a 7 for artistics.
The artistic wise, I'm gonna have to go and put it at a 6.
Okay. All right. So that would be 30. So that would be 60. So congratulations to this picture right here. It has definitely passed the presented scale. So this picture will be presented on social media as soon as possible. So congratulations on this one. Now, I definitely want to say the fear scale. Um, I I do want to say that even though this is a great artistic picture, um, it doesn't scare me that much. Um, I mean, like I've said it before. This could be Hades a zombie, and Hades is a really scary dude. Like, I mean, like you dare make Hades mad, he'll like turn from blue to red, and just flames going everywhere. But I mean, just because of the fact that this Hades is sick and kind of maybe throwing up or something, it kind of lowers the fear of Hades down. So I definitely want to give this picture a 4 on the fear scale.
Honestly, if this was running at me in my dreams, I wouldn't be terrified. I'd probably just end up punt kicking it and then just going on about my day. So sadly, on the scare factor, I'm gonna have to go ahead and give it a 3.
Okay, 3. All right. So that would be 15. So that would be 35. So that means that this picture is not really worth too much. So it's on the 35, which means it will be tossed. But luckily, it is good on the artist scale. So this artwork will be presented on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So even though this is not going on the website, it's definitely going to be presented. So congratulations on that one. All right, so we have one more picture, and I want to say, I want to say, I don't know what to say about it because it's not a bad picture, but it's like when I look at it, it makes me want to laugh. So here is our picture. Here's our picture for right now, and that would be this one right here. All right. All right. So let's talk about this picture. So the reason I chose this picture to present today was because um it's not a lot of detail, but it's big and it's drawn. Um, I didn't really notice the eyes until now, and I must say, like I'm not quite sure what's coming out of his mouth. What do you think is coming out of the mouth?
Drool.
Okay, okay. Yeah, okay. Um, I gotta say that this is a very funny picture, and I really hope that our viewers are saying something about this picture. Let me see. Let me take a moment and see what our viewers are saying. So we do have viewers today, and they have said some very interesting things. Um, our viewer Jeremiah Warner, he says he has blue fire. So that must be coming from the last picture. Jericho says that the blue picture is worth 10. So
10 in which category though?
that's a very good question. We might need to ask that. So Jericho, if you're still on there, we would like to know, what are you voting 10 on? So because we do want to know your thoughts. This is very interesting. So yeah, so Jericho, let us know, what are you voting 10 on? Is it the artistic factor or is it the fear factor? But yeah, we do have some interesting comments here. Jericho says he's saying 10 for the artistic.
Jericho, do you need to get your eyes checked?
Sorry, did I say Jeremiah said 10?
Jeremiah at the end, then he switched to Jericho.
Yeah, my bad. I do apologize. I seem to be getting those mixed up a lot. Yes, Jericho says that the picture is artistic. Is a top 10 artistic. That's very interesting. Hopefully, I will say that hopefully Jericho can be on the show as well to go to vote for the next pictures and stuff. So I do want to say that Dom, Jeremiah says you have goated.
I have what?
You have goated. You are goated.
Alright, let's go. I'm goated.
Oh.
Yes,
oh, and Jericho says that it's rated 10 for scary, not artistic.
Jericho, we got to.
So that is very interesting. We'll definitely talk about that later. But anyway, back to our original picture. So What do you think is going on in this picture?
Someone's just a little bit sleepy.
Okay, yeah, definitely looks like somebody's is in bed and they're drooling, and um, I want to say it to me. It looks like someone kind of clunked them on the head, and so now they're just in bed. um, Definitely want to say. I mean, just because of the crossed eyes, that's just it. Just because of the crossed eyes, I want to say like they've been clonked on the head and being put to bed. Um, so there's definitely no color. There's definitely no color in this, but from the artistic scale, um, I want to give this one. I gotta give it I gotta give it a 9. I gotta give it a 9. The artistic it's simple, but it's like you can definitely get a story. You can definitely get a story behind this. You can definitely make something up because of this. So I gotta give it a 9. I got to, because I mean when I look at this picture, I'm like, there's so many stories going in my head because of this picture.
Gotcha. Um, so honestly, with me, this is the best drawing that I've seen today, and I'm gonna just go ahead and give it an instant 10.
Okay.
Like, I can honestly get like a good story behind it, and kind of go through some stuff with it. Unlike the blue one, like Jericho say, it's very scary. I could not see anything with that one. Jericho, get your eyes checked there, bud.
So anyway, okay, so go ahead.
For the scare factor wise, it's honestly really dependent on how you do the story.
Okay.
But overall, really not that scary, so I'm gonna go ahead and give like 5.
5. Okay. All right. So I will agree. I mean, obviously our viewers can tell by my laughing and your laughing that this picture does not scare at all. I gotta say that when I looked at this picture, I mean, I didn't really look at it when I picked it out. So, but I thought maybe it's some kind of monster or something. But then I look at it now, I'm like, that's a comic strip right there. That should be in a comic book. So, and because it needs to be in a comic book, it's not scary. So I gotta give it a 1.
6 times 5 is 30.
All right. So this picture will not be presented on the Shiver and Fears page, but luckily, since it has a 95 in artistics, then it will definitely be on social media. So congratulations to this artist here who made this very funny picture. I gotta say, like, very good job. All right. So that is all our pictures that we have for today. But don't worry, because we have a ton of art still in here. We got a ton of art still in here. So we'll definitely find another another guest to be on the show and present the show. We have a lot of guests to choose from. As you can see, we've met Victoria, we've met Dom. We might one day meet Jericho or Jeremiah, maybe even a dude named Caden. I don't know, but we do have a lot of guests to add on to the show to present our art to, and
We're quick there, Mr. Shiver and Bears. I do got a special guest for us.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir, I'm getting him right now. Alright, fine, I guess I gotta get up and get him. Gotta watch my head. I got ourselves a little special guest right here. Well, you're right here. Mr. Caden Hankinson himself.
So, so obviously our number one fan. This is Caden, our number one fan. For those who don't know, Shiver and Fears will be a book anniversary once again this coming Saturday, and our special guest, Caden, will be there to take pictures, for he is the Monster of the Year. This is his last month of being Monster of the Year before we start our brand new contestant show. And I do want to let our viewers know that during the book anniversary, we will have a special code for anyone to. We will have a special QR code for anybody to go to and download the Monsterfied app and make their own monsters. Once you make that monster out of any picture you want to, a picture of a celebrity, a picture of yourself, a picture from a family member or friend, definitely email that to Shiver and Fears, and if you can, give it a name. But yes, Shiver and Fears, number one fan, Caden, will be there, and he will take pictures with you with his monster in the background. His monster, of course, is Zombie Mouth, and Zombie Mouth, and apparently he's the most popular monster we have. But definitely want to say thank you for your time, Dom. Hopefully you can be on our show again. And as for all you viewers out there, I just want to say, chill out. Have a good